Welcome back to D&D on the Farm RPG. Ready or not, here we go. We've got full complement of players tonight, starting with Boobon.
Hi, I'm Boobon. I'm playing Spectre, the rogue, the stab it.
We've got Augie.
Hi, I'm playing Astley, the Jingle Bard, and I got stuff for my level. Did we talk about that yet?
We will in just a minute.
I got stuff. That's my whole spiel.
All right, we have Swigs.
Hi, I'm Swig. I'm playing Captain Boardwalk.
And Elf.
I'm Elf, playing the High Elf cleric named Sprinkle.
And as Augie alluded, she put her foot down and said, look, we're leveling up. I'm kicking you out of the group.
I got the transistor. You said when we got the transistor, and I made sure we got the transistor.
She was very threatening about it. She's
very threatening.
All of us. Yeah.
We got a lot of
fine,
didn't we?
Fine. Boobon didn't want a level.
I mean, I could have stayed level 4 forever, I guess.
So given that, we've quickly, hopefully, gone over our levels during the week. So let's just talk about it really quick, both to catch up the listeners on what's new and hopefully see if we missed anything. So we'll just go in the same order. Boobon, what did Spectre get leveling to 5?
She got 5 hit points, which was nice because she's a little less squishy now. We got my sneak attack is now a 3d6 damage for the sneak attack, which is way better than it was because I think it was a 1d6 before.
It was 2.
Yeah. All right. Well, still, that's a whole nother dice. I love
50%
that.
more.
Yeah, exactly. And I also got Uncanny Dodge, which allows me to use my reaction to half any damage that's coming at me, which is pretty sick.
So is Spectre going to be the new tank?
No. Maybe, now that I can half all the damage that's coming towards me.
All right, Augie, what's going on with Astley?
Probably still the tank. I'm up to 38 hit points. I added 6. I swapped out one spell to a different spell, and then I got an extra spell. And then I got Counter Charm and Mantle of Majesty, so once per long rest, I can just cast Command a bunch of times because I take on an appearance of an unearthly beauty is what happens.
And anyone that's already charmed by you automatically fails saving throws when you use that command. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of cool. All right. So Swigs, really weren't that attached to level 4 yet. You had it for all of one session.
I was emotionally invested.
This will not be the normal progression rate. We will not be leveling up one session. But what's Captain Boardwalk picking up level 5?
As a fighter, he's picking up quite a bit. He has a second attack. And that's it.
He does. He gets attacked 2 times now.
Yeah, per turn. I hope to put out a lot of damage.
All right. And Elf, what's going on with Sprinkle?
I've now got access to Destroy Undead, and I got some 3rd level spell slot.
Get some 3rd level spells. And clerics are kind of fun in that you don't have to pick spells pretty much anytime you have a rest. You can kind of go through your list and pick what you want, which gives you some flexibility with how you choose those if you want to change it. You don't have to wait to level up like bards and sorcerers and some of the classes do. All right. With that, we're going to pick up where we left off. We'll have to talk about the new river that just appeared at some point. But there was a map update in Farm RPG, and there's a new river on the map. Luckily, not somewhere where the NPCs have gone yet, so we don't have to retcon too much. But Such is the life of a living, breathing world when multiple people, not in parallel, or maybe in parallel, are all developing for different purposes. But where we find our players at the moment is inside an empty swimming pool, the fair amount of sand, where there were 3 automatons were swimming back and forth. They flipped a lever that made them all stop and then used a crowbar to pry the back off of one. I think it was the orange one you pried the back off of.
I think so.
Maybe we didn't specify.
It was now.
But it was the orange one now. Yeah, and you're able to pull out several transistors and gears and other parts that were inside this automaton. There are other things in there that, like wires and things that didn't make a lot of sense based off of your understanding or else understanding of kind of how things work. It's some kind of long lost technology. And beyond that, in the swimming pool, there was that large drain that was like 3 feet around, but it was pretty much filled in with sand. And there wasn't really anywhere else new to go. Although you did have that pit that had something that demolished Astley's pointy stick. It's now a pointy twig.
It's a point. It's a pointy dagger stick.
Yeah. More like a butter knife now.
Yeah,
Wooden butter knife.
it was like a wooden sword before.
So objective achieved. You found a transistor. Lots of strange things going on here. You could continue to explore, or you could decide it's time to go. You don't want to keep Kate waiting back on the on her ship, the Sandrose. What's the plan?
Ashley's gonna take anything that looks cool from inside of this automaton and shove it in her bag. Maybe Cecil will buy it.
Right, I think we got that. All the sparklies are in there.
Yeah. Can I dig through the sand a little bit, see if there's anything else in there?
The sand that poured in from flipping the blue lever.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you can dig in the sand. There's more sand underneath it until you kind of get to the floor of this swimming pool. But there's nothing else in here specifically in that sand.
Okie dokie.
Are the automatons doing anything right now?
No,
still?
they were switched off. Yeah.
Okay.
So what did you guys need the transistor for again?
That's a long story.
We've got it's a long story. We have a friend back home who is actually an automaton who needs it. We need some information out of them, and they can't really speak without it.
I think he was going to tell us where all the kobolds went. I feel like
the kobolds went, and the dragon.
.com.
Yeah, .com and the corn dragon.
And the corn priestess. There was a lot of corn involved in that one.
There's a lot of corn, and there's a lot of kobolds.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's going to tell us where they went.
Yeah, and
so we should have back.
Probably.
It's Agos. It's our buddy Agos.
Yeah.
So we gotta get this back to him. But I mean, we can still explore in here. I mean, is there more to look at in here?
I feel like maybe one of you guys would have better luck in that pit than I did. I think it sensed my fear.
In the pit down below? What, you got your stick lasered off?
Yeah, maybe Jimothy.
I don't think so.
Maybe good old Jimbo
No.
have better luck down there.
I don't know if you guys could hold me.
No, we can't. Yeah, we can't. How can any of us put him down? I mean, my strength's not too bad, but how can we put him down there? We could. There's we're all little tiny. We're like munchkins. The 3 of us holding this big galoot down on a rope.
So you want to go down?
I'm not saying that. I'm not going anywhere near that. Did
Okay,
you see what it did to your stick?
I watched this play once about an automaton that could travel through time, and the rule of time travel then was that inorganic material couldn't time travel. Maybe it's that kind of a situation. Maybe we can pass through it.
I think a stick, wood is organic material, my man.
No, once it's broken, that makes it's dead now.
But it's still organic.
Okay, what else do I have? My little baggity bag. Do I have any organic? Hey, you still got a lobster roll
Well, let me check my bag.
or a carrot? We could try a carrot.
I think I could throw a carrot. I do have a lot of carrots.
Plenty of carrots. So the lobster rolls are probably fairly
The carrot would
expired.
probably still be living.
The carrot's probably still living. It's a root.
Yeah, but does it have feelings then?
I mean,
That's
that's
the
not
carrot's
for me to decide. And she takes a bite out of a carrot.
Let's not use that one.
Yeah, we could try. We could mage hand it down. See what happens.
Yeah, I mean, can a mage hand go down that far? Isn't it like 100 feet?
I mean,
We'll
if
just
you
It's
hang
guys-
down about
Yeah.
100 feet. Yep.
if
you
guys-
want to go down there so bad? Why don't you just jump? You should just go if you really. I mean,
I'm not gonna
I
jump.
don't want to see you disintegrate today, but
give me a carrot. Give me a carrot. And,
all right. I hand Ashley a carrot.
all right. Let's just try.
You want to get
Let's-
strapped back up? I'm gonna be tying you back up right now. I'm putting you at the end of a rope again.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
same rules as last time.
You
Say, help,
crazy.
I'm dying to come back up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Help, I'm dying. I need 2 helps in there, and you have to have the I'm dying.
Yep.
But
maybe
yeah,
this
all right.
time, maybe
tie-
you guys jump to the other side first, and then you
Oh, you want
know.
us to? Okay, you want us to jump to the other side?
Well, because we're
Are you
gonna leave after
Are
this,
you gonna
aren't
repel
we?
from this side? That's true. Good plan. Good plan. Yeah. Mhm.
Maybe if I repel from this side, I'll have better luck, and then we'll skedaddle.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right. Well,
maybe-
I'm gonna tie the rope on you now before I jump across.
Good plan.
I tie up Ashley in like a sling method, so that it's like kind of like, like a seat that she can sit in.
Comfy.
It's a little comfier than previous, like not just around your waist, but it's like you can sit in it.
It's
Oh,
better.
can you tie mine too? Wait.
Are you rappelling down too?
No, but I can't jump across.
Come on,
So when
come
you
on,
two
Sprinkle.
all
Come
go
on,
across,
Sprinkle.
I
We'll
can't.
go together. We can go together.
You both want to go down? I don't know. Can he carry both of you? I'm sure he can actually.
No, I eat too many sugar cookies. So
Oh, okay.
I'm good up here.
Okay. Valid. That's valid. But I tie up Sprinkle so that Sprinkle is easily brought across as well.
All right. No rolls needed to kind of cross back. We've played this out. You navigate back to the other side of the pit, and we're lowering Astley back down again with the carrot this time.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna
something
mage.
organic.
I'm gonna
something
mage
living anyway.
mage hand that carrot down into the
Okay.
darkness.
Just down in the darkness. How like, are you just going to touch the darkness and pull it back up? Or are you going all the way down a certain depth? How exactly are you doing that?
Probably dip it, and then if it doesn't come back gone, then yeah.
Dunk the whole mage hand. Yeah. May as well.
Okay. So you just dump it in a little bit and immediately pull it back up, and nothing's happened to the carrot, just kind of dumping in and out.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna do the same thing I did with the stick, just kind of push carrot in and wave it around.
Wave it around. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you pull it back up after a couple swishes around,
Mm-hmm.
like what you do with the swab if you're taking a COVID test in your nose.
Yep.
Just kind of
Yep.
spin it around a couple times.
Get both sides.
All right, comes back up, and the mage hand is holding the middle of the carrot, but both ends are lopped off of it. Like it's been cut on both ends.
All right.
Yeah, that doesn't
Help,
bode
help,
well for
I'm
us
dying.
organic material.
Oh, I heard the 2 helps.
Okay, yeah, let's pull her out then.
Yeah, forget that. I'm not dealing. No. Non-survivable. Your theory failed. Sorry, bro.
Well, it was worth a shot.
You wasted a perfectly good carrot. That's all I'm
Ashley-
gonna say.
Well, if it's
Ashley
teleported
returns
to
the little
the
chunk that's
dimension or
left.
something, they'll have carrots there.
So I got plenty of carrots. There's more carrots where that came from. I'm just saying. Who wasted that one? Whatever. That's neither here nor there. Let's just
Whatever.
let's get out of here.
Skedaddle to the
All right,
stairs.
The group makes their way back to the stairs. It's still kind of dark, and you wait, and you end up waiting about 10 minutes before the block is picked up and moved. And you've got a short window to climb out before the other large automaton brings the block back to sit down, and the hole gets recovered. I'm assuming everybody climbs out. No one's staying behind.
Ashley scurries
There's
out
reasons,
first this
yeah.
time.
Scurries out first. All right, everybody climbs out, and there's something noticeably different outside world as you are looking around. The main thing that you notice is there appears to be cactuses now everywhere. We're not here prior.
Interesting. That's
And
curious.
that's one of those things that just randomly changed when the map updated. There's now cactuses.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought maybe it was a lever. Like a
Hey,
lever.
I guess that's
elevator
true.
to
There
the
is new
sky.
cactuses on the map down there.
I'm just looking in the Juneland Desert. Like there's cactuses. Like that wasn't there before.
Hey, Spectre, why don't you
There it is now.
slice one open?
You guys need some water? Are you thirsty?
I
I don't
think
pick a prickly pear.
I could probably use some.
All right. If everybody's
ahead,
thirsty,
Mitchell.
yeah, I'll go slice open a cactus. Some cactus juice flowing here.
Yeah, it's the
Mhm.
quenchiest. Ashley does not partake
I
in
thought
the
it was
cactus
milk.
juice, but watches.
All right, yeah. So anyone that like to drink some cactus juice, it's delicious. Definitely the best cactus juice you've ever had. far.
Quenchiest.
I haven't
Far
had much cactus juice. I'm sure
It's not necessarily setting a high bar. Yeah.
The frame of reference.
All right. Other than that, that's the only thing that's different. The automatons are still doing their thing, walking back and forth, placing the blocks, doing whatever whoever set them up to do for reasons unknown. No idea how long they've been doing it, but they're going to keep doing it until their programming changes or something breaks or who knows.
To Kate.
Anything else you guys want to do while you're here?
No, I think I'm good. Let's try to flag down good old Kate.
All right. So you head back to where the Sandrose is, hoping that Kate hadn't took off. And this time you do see something different when the boat comes into view. There's not one boat. There are two, I should say, Sans gifts there. And you see several people there that seem to be waiting for you.
Do we recognize?
Maybe
I pull out my
it's in the
spyglass. I pull the spyglass out. Who are they?
You do see several people there. There are definitely some that you notice. You see Kate, and she looks like she is being held hostage by Cole McAllister. Cole has several of his thugs with him. They have a couple other prisoners as well, namely Aster and Kakusho are being held prisoner.
God.
Not those two.
And there's another short elf, like from the North Pole, that you see as well on the boats.
How far away do you say they? Would you say they are?
They're far enough away that you can see them in the spyglass, but not make them out just with your normal vision. So, however far that would be, maybe 100 or 200 yards, somewhere in that range.
Okay.
Well, this is not great. If those are,
Who are those
that's
guys?
what's happening. Those are the bad guys. They're the bad guys that were. I think. Did we mention them? I think we
You
might
did
have mentioned
not.
them.
You told me about
We
Kate.
didn't- Okay, so we were being chased by, some bad men that we stole the boat back from because Kate had lost this boat.
Okay.
It's her boat.
And that's
But I
that's
think
when
it
we
was-
met Santa too, and it was. I mean, I don't know those dragon goons. They did so. I don't know what they did while we were gone. Everything was fine, and we
They
came
probably
back.
messed something up.
Then we came back, and everything literally was on fire, and we had to book it.
That's just true. That is true. She's not wrong. But now those two Dragonborn are being held captive as well as Kate by Cole McAllister. So now we have to save their sorry butts, I guess. Or I mean,
Again.
we could abandon them here. I don't think we
Again.
could actually get across the desert without the boat. So we're gonna have to do something.
I have an idea.
And yeah, Kate.
You
know,
said
Kate,
you said one of those. You said one of those
drives.
ships is Kate's.
Yeah, the nicer
Yes,
one.
one of them is Kate's, the nicer one. Yeah.
Okay, let's rough those guys up a little bit, and then Kate can have her ship, and then let's take the other one.
Do you know how to steer a ship?
I know how to steer a ship. Oh, trust me.
I mean, he's a captain.
I've steered a few
But
ships in
have
my
you
time.
I think it's in his
captained
name,
before?
isn't it?
Okay, but listen, we were the scrawnier looking guy had all this talk. I just gotta make sure, you could steer a ship.
Well, before I was captain, I was the guy in charge of piloting the ships.
Have you ever piloted a sand skiffer?
It's the same principles. I'm sure I can figure it out.
Fine.
Yeah,
But
I mean, yeah, I think you can do it. Let's just party. Let's go get this done.
I could always prank them again.
I mean, why don't you do that too on top of it all? But I think we should stab some people.
I'm for stabbing.
You guys can stab some people. I'll be in the background. Ashley's not a fighter.
I mean, that's fine. But I think you should prank them. You should prank them too. Let's prank them first, and then we'll stab them.
That's a good idea.
It's a double whammy.
See,
it's way more fun that way.
What if stabbing them is the prank?
That's true. I like where your head's at. I do like where your head's at.
All right, off.
So are you just gonna walk up to the boats, or what's the plan?
I want to be sneaky. I want
to get about 90 feet away before we decide what to do next.
Okay.
Ashley's just going to kind of trail behind.
So there's, you've got the ruins and that, and you can get close, but once you get to about 50 yards, it's pretty much a straight run out to kind of on the remains of the rubble here, out to where the boat is. There's not really going to be a place to kind of hide and conceal yourselves.
Can we Wile E. Coyote it behind cactuses?
Yeah, let's dig up a cactus.
Let's dress as a cactus.
Oh.
Moving cacti.
That's a real thing.
An acne cactus disguise.
Yes. I recently got clairvoyance equipped.
What's that? I have a disguise kit. Can I?
Just kind of lets me spy.
Okay.
So I can help you
You want to class clairvoyance?
You want to
figure out what's going
on?
I could just. I have invisibility.
Oh, that's probably because this is a 3rd level spell slot. That would be a bit of a waste if you've got that.
No, invisibility is one person, not everybody.
Yeah, but you can.
I could cast. Yeah, but I could cast it on Spectre.
I'm already sneaky. You don't need to cast it on me. My stealth, I got a +7. Don't waste it on me.
Hey, Jimbo, what's your how do you sneak? How do you sneak? How's your sneaking?
How do I sneak?
Are you good at it?
I have to get naked to sneak.
Oh, Ashley just no.
My armor is very clinky and loud. I have to take that off.
Oh.
So is that full nude? You don't have anything on underneath your armor?
I have some light robes underneath.
That's not naked.
It's kind of naked. I feel naked.
Okay, well what you feel and what you are are two different things.
His feelings matter.
Yeah.
That's true. I mean, you can feel naked, but you are not.
But visually,
you
different.
Are clothed.
Visually, it's different.
People, I wouldn't get arrested for doing it.
Yeah, perfect, great. You wouldn't arrest my eyes fully if I had to view your hairless body completely naked. So I
wouldn't have to shatter my eyeballs.
Right, exactly.
This poor guy.
Yeah, I should not be the one to sneak up there.
I have a disadvantage to stealth, so I'm probably not great to sneak either.
Ashley is not sneaky.
Listen,
come on, Jingle Bells are super sneaky.
But okay, what if I could distract them? I'll distract them. I have no problem doing that. Yeah.
You're just gonna run? What are you gonna do?
I am going to.
I have.
How far away
thaumaturgy. Thaumaturgy.
You can get up to about 50 yards.
Oh, what's that?
Still under cover.
What's that?
Or you're gonna have to come out.
150.
Oh god.
Because it's times 3.
Yeah.
All right. I could just go. I could just try to charm them. I should walk out, start playing something.
While you try to charm them, can I sneak up behind them? Is that something I can do?
If you go a different direction from me.
Yeah. Can I flank? Can I flank the back?
You may attempt to do so. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
I'm going to attempt to.
I'm gonna do an enthralling performance, and I'm just gonna start playing and get keep going till I'm within 60 feet, and I'm also going to prepare if anyone tries to attack. Oh God, what's the range? If anyone tries to attack me, I'm just going to cast Shatter immediately.
I mean,
Okay.
that's fine.
Have that in my pocket.
All right, so you're going to use enthralling performance.
Yep. But it's 60 feet,
All right,
so I'm
it's
just going
got
to
a
start.
6-foot range. So,
But I'm going to start
so
playing and start walking. They can hear it, but
all right, you start jingling. Spectre, let me get a stealth roll for you, kind of sneaking
You
on the
got it.
backside.
would that be with
Let's see
advantage?
here.
It's an
That would be an
18.
18.
That's pretty good. And what were Captain Boardwalk and Sprinkle doing during this time?
I'm gonna rush in as soon as the enthralling performance ends. Because if I dash, I can make the distance and be within 90 feet from where I am.
I was going to say this. If I charm them, it's game over.
I want to break that charm.
And what does Elf do?
I have nothing helpful and bad stats for this, so I'm gonna wait back where I'm hidden until if Augie's enthralling performance works out, and then I'll come in if it does. I'll come in if it doesn't too.
Okay.
I'm just gonna wait.
Okay. Sounds good. So here's what happens. Spectre starts flanking around the backside, being pretty stealthy, remaining for the most part undetected, aided by the great distraction that Ashley is everywhere she goes.
Correct.
Ashley kind of walks out, and the crew on the two ships immediately notices you, and
That's the
they
point.
keep an eye on you. And as soon as you start your performance,
I walk out.
a voice calls out that's on the ship. Yeah, and as soon as you even get remotely close, a voice calls out from the short elf that's on board in a very gruff voice, giving orders to everyone else, saying, "Don't listen to her. She's going to try to charm you. Pay attention to me. Look at me. Not at the bells. Look at me." Sprinkle, you recognize this voice. You're familiar with this person. This happens to be Gruffle McPeppermint, who's a grumpy elf who works as the union boss at the North Pole. Full description is generated by ChatGPT, by the way.
I wonder if we met that guy.
That's
known.
so crazy. Unionizing was like a whole part of my backstory, and there's this guy.
He's known for his sour demeanor and gruff voice, which is often directed at the elves under his supervision. Despite his grumpiness, Gruffle's a seasoned labor leader and a staunch advocate for the rights of the elves who work at Santa's workshop. He takes his responsibilities seriously and will stop at nothing to ensure that the elves receive fair treatment and working conditions. Gruffle's tough exterior belies a heart of gold. Well, maybe not in this case. And he will go to great lengths to protect his fellow elves from exploitation and abuse. While he may not be the most jovial of characters, Gruffle's dedication to his cause has earned him the respect and admiration of those who work with him, at least those who like him. In this case, though, Sprinkle, you suspect that some of the paperwork for your sabbatical might not have been in order. And that's a good chance of why he's here following up on a missing elf who didn't get all the required signatures for their sabbatical.
Oh man,
bureaucracy.
Paperwork,
signatures, pain.
There's none of that on the open seas. Just saying.
As such, with Gruffle and McPeppermint kind of giving directions, Cole McAllister and his crew do not pay full enough attention to the enthralling performance to be charmed by its effects.
Even though they must make a wisdom saving throw?
They must make a wisdom saving throw so long as they observe the entire performance, which they did not.
Well, I'm still playing. I'm walking closer.
That's fine. All right. You're playing, trying to get them to pay attention.
Maybe I'll even play Jingle
Gruffle
Bells.
is giving him stiff instructions to plug their ears, and he seems completely unaffected by the charm magic that you're casting. Meanwhile, Spectre is able to make it up kind of the backside of one of the skiffs.
Am I close to any of the captives, specifically Kate?
Define close.
Within speaking distance, so that I'm not alerting anybody, but I can speak to her.
Well, no, and you can talk where she'll hear you, but so will everyone else.
Right. Okay. Is she like right in the middle of everybody, or?
Yeah, she's kind of in the middle, and Cole's like got a knife, kind of at her neck.
Oh boy. Okay. Am I close to anybody's back right now?
You happen to not be too far from Kakusho's back.
Oh, okay. Can I sneak up behind Kakusho, using him as like a meat shield almost, and
Okay.
like whisper into his dragon ear, so that nobody can see me, but I'm like hiding behind him.
Yeah, I mean they're kind of surrounded by people, so I mean you can
Okay.
kind of sneak up behind the crowd, but getting right in his ear is not without
Can
anyone
he
else seeing you
see
isn't
me?
really
Like if I
impossible.
could, can I get into somebody's view that the bad guys potentially could not see me, but one of the other people can?
Just mage hand tap
Let's
him.
do this. You could do that. You could mage hand tap
Mage hand
him. I was
flick him
gonna
in the
roll
nose. He'll know it's you.
Can I hide behind something and write a little note and
gonna roll
mage
a
hand it
perception
over?
roll for Kakusho. No, 20. Holy cow! Look at that. Look at
Wow.
DM rolling a 20 here, rolling for the the PCs. Yeah,
Good job,
Kakusho totally
Kakusho.
notices you. He gets what's going on.
Okay.
He knows
And
he knows you. He knows you guys too well enough to figure what you probably would do.
Okay. Cool. So can I like
So
mouth
he
to
kind of
him,
spotted
like,
you, and he does a pretty good job of not alerting anyone else.
can I like shrug very large, be like, what happened? Like I'm not
What'd you
talking out
do?
loud, but I'm like mouthing them, like, what the
Freaking heck
is going on?
He just kind of shrugs, like, I don't know. Like,
And
what
I
do you
shake
think?
my head and I flip him off.
Funny little bunny paw.
Yeah. I'm like rubbing my temples at this point. Spectre is not sure quite what to do.
All right,
because
so Spectre kind of huddles up under the hole of one of the sand
yeah,
to kind of get
I'm
out of view.
hiding at the moment. Yeah, because I can't take on everybody all by myself. I thought we would have some distraction, but
I'll be a distraction. I'll come up and kind of say, "Hey, to Gruffles, was it?"
Yes, it is Gruffle McPeppermint.
Gruffle. Yes. Hey, what are you doing out here, buddy?
Okay. Kind of come out there. And he's like, Sprinkle, do you know how much trouble you are in, and how much problem you've caused for the rest of us at the North Pole with you taking off and not following procedure?
Probably less trouble than you'd be in if the BBB knew how many years I've gone without a break.
Ooh.
I don't know why you're bringing the BBB into this. Look, we were this close to negotiating, getting off 2 weekends every 3 years, and now your absence has blown it.
Ashley chimes in. That sounds like a you problem.
I kind of point at her like,
That has nothing to do with the Firewire Adventurers Guild.
Yeah, it's like I have no problem with that. Sure, you do what you want. You're not a union worker.
Well, I don't feel represented by my union.
Then you should have voted differently.
I am voting differently.
What?
This group is a much better union.
Aw. Thanks, Sprinkle.
Well, that's nice of you to say, but the fact is you're one of us, and you've got to come back with me.
So does Santa and everybody else know that you're out here right now, or is this just like a lone mission that you're on?
Wonder if
I haven't gone rogue. It just disappeared, if that's what you're asking. Yes, I have the proper paperwork for elf retrieval.
Wonder if it has all the
Right.
signatures from Santa. We met him. We just met that guy. I don't know about all this.
Wait.
Cole doesn't miss the opportunity to pipe in at this point either. It's like, and you two are in a heap of trouble trying to cheat me in card games with your goofy friend here, and then catching our outpost on fire. You've done quite a bit of damage.
I don't even know them.
You two,
And
he
you're gonna
shouldn't
have
see
to
me.
pay for that.
He shouldn't even see me. He doesn't know where I am.
I don't even know them.
Yeah, he's talking to Ashley specifically.
We just picked them up.
I thought that.
So how many are there? How many enemies are there? I guess there's 3 hostages.
There's like 9 of them plus Cole. Yeah.
And who's holding the Dragonborns and Kate. It's like one guy each.
Cole has Kate, who just seems really annoyed. And some of the other unnamed thugs have Aster and Kakusho. One of them is one of them that you had given a wedgie to.
Ooh. And how far away am I now? Am I within 60 feet now? Because I had tried the enthralling performance.
You had to be to start your enthralling performance. Yeah, it just was kind of interrupted and nullified.
Ashley's gonna. Did it not? Ashley's gonna look at Cole McAllister and cast Dissonant Whispers and attempt to get him to grovel.
Okay, so you're gonna cast Distant Whispers, and the saving throw is a Wisdom saving throw on that, right?
Mm-hmm.
What is spell save DC?
It's 16 now.
16, yeah. Let's see if I can get this right. All right, it's going to be a 21, so he makes his saving throw.
What is that?
He did have advantage on the roll.
What is that 8 plus 17?
That is 2d20, keeping the highest of the two for advantage.
Oh, okay. So then he takes
that's
6
a KH,
damage.
keep high one, so it's a 21.
Oh.
Take 6 damage?
All
right.
Yeah, half as much.
All right, you do that, and it hits him. He hits it with psychic pain, and he says, "Stop it! No more funny business, or Kate and your Dragonborn friends are done for."
Ashley casts invisibility. Ashley's going to cast invisibility on herself and go towards. Yeah.
It feels like we're at the point where we need to roll initiative.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
I'm casting invisibility.
I'm going to attack. I'm running in. I'm.
All right. Let's get some initiative rolls. So we have an active.
Did my
Spectre's a 16.
Did my invisibility go before we rolled?
No, it's going to be in initiative order here.
Well, that's for the par. I never roll well for initiative.
That's true.
Never.
It's better to get your ones out.
2 for Astley, a 7 for Captain Boardwalk. I've got a 14 for Sprinkle.
You guys should turn your 3D dice on. It's funner.
They can't. I think they can't. I think they're using what's it called?
16 for Spectre.
They're using the what's it called? Roller.
Whatever.
Instead.
Okay, and then I need to roll for bad guys. They're going to get 17.
All right, Boardwalk.
Actually isn't favorable for them. And I need to roll for the NPCs. Roll for them.
Dragonborn are now NPCs.
Down.
Single tier.
Yeah, so this will be basically the Dragonborns and Kate get a 10.
Ignore that roll. I turned on the dice thing.
Oh, look at that.
You got it. You got it. All right. So the bad guys would technically go first in initiative order. However, they just issued some orders and they're waiting for you to basically comply. And Cole's basically telling you guys to, quit fighting, knock it off, put your weapons down, that kind of thing. So that's going to have Spectre up first.
Can I mean, because they don't even know I'm behind them. Can I sneak up behind Cole and attack from behind?
You're not going to pants him.
All right. I mean, I could, but that's like, I feel like I need to get Kate away from him. So yeah, I'm just going to attack him with a short sword.
Okay.
And let me see here. Oop, that's not what I wanted to do. Sorry, hang on.
Not an attack roll.
Not an attack roll. I need to do the actual attack roll.
Yeah, and you will have advantage on the attack since they don't know you're there.
So that would be a 22.
22 to hit. That will hit.
And I'm also, can I use a sneak attack?
Absolutely, yeah, because he's got Kate right there.
So that's
whoa,
darn,
25,
17. So it's 25 damage. Yeah,
that is a pretty good hit.
Yeah, I'm real mad. He's got my friends.
All right, and then we're gonna do anything with your cunning action or your bonus action, either way.
Yeah, maybe. You know,
Can you use your offhand?
no. Oh, I could. I guess I could use my second short sword. Yeah, I can hit him again.
Yeah,
All right,
absolutely
let's
could.
go. Why not? So that is
That's a 15.
15.
And 15 will miss.
Okay, well, fine. All right, then
All
I'm
right.
just gonna. I'm done. It's good for me.
Yeah. He screams and turns around, kind of in pain from this massive blow. I mean, he just lets go of Kate and turns around to see you there, and dodges the side of Spectre's dagger as it comes swinging in for the follow up stabby stab. That's going to bring us to Sprinkle, who had made her way fairly close to the boat so she could talk to Gruffle Peppermint. So not back 50 yards. We'll say maybe 60 feet away as well. What is Sprinkle going to do?
Torn between which I want to do. I'm not sure who's the most threatening here. Like, part of me wants to use it on Gruffle for personal reasons. You know, not really thrilled that he came out here to ruin my vacation.
That would be supportive.
However,
Yeah, I mean, like maybe you know that you'd handed in the paperwork and everything should have been in order, but he's got some kind of a grudge against you and probably had it blacklisted or something like that at some point. So he probably has some history and a reason not to like him.
Quote unquote misplaced it again.
Misplaced quote. Yeah.
Clerical error.
Yeah, I am a cleric. I know that's not what that means. But yeah, I'm gonna use. I'm just gonna go all out. I'm just gonna use a guiding bolt on Gruffle because I'm just trying to have a good time out here, and he's trying to ruin it.
All right, let's get a roll for that. Guiding bolt is an attack roll.
I think I did the wrong one. Let me. This one first, right?
So I do see a roll.
Ignore the first one. That's for damage, right? I think.
No, that's right.
It's one of those.
It
Yeah,
looks like
you got two different
D20
attack
+6.
rolls. It looks like I rolled it twice. So the first time it rolled a
I was
24 to
supposed to
hit,
roll a different one.
and then 11 for damage. The second time I rolled a 25, and I don't see damage on the second one. But we'll go with the 24. That's good enough to hit Gruffle with a guiding bolt, and it just pounds into him. The damage on that is 3d6.
46.
Or it's 46.
Yeah.
So it ended up being 11 points of damage on Gruffle. And he lights up like a Christmas tree. Bong, from the bolt.
Deserved.
All right. He definitely responds with some kind of threats about never having vacation approved again.
It never was to begin with.
And that brings us to our NPCs. Kate turns around and is going to try to stab Kevin as well.
Kevin.
Not a fan. Cole, not Kevin. Cole McAllister. Yeah, not Kevin McAllister.
Not Home Alone.
Yeah, and now I'm back to rolling for the good guys, NPCs. A 1 and a 2.
doing real good, Kate. That's okay.
Yeah, Kate's a little too angry to be focused. She kind of stabs. But, you do got the guy flanked between you. Aster casts darkness on himself. And two of the bad guys go in this blob of darkness. Not Cole, but two of the guys who are on his side. They were close to him. What would Kakusho do? I mean, I feel like he should use his breath weapon, but I just don't know.
But he wouldn't.
If he'd
I
have
don't
it
think
in
he
him.
would ever do that. He would never do
He
it.
wouldn't use the rapier
he would
either.
Use his arrows. Yeah,
Yeah,
the rapier he would not use
also.
Not use his rapier.
No,
All right, he's going to pull out.
Pull out his arrow.
I think he was using short swords. What does he have on here?
Yeah, I think he had short swords, maybe.
All right, we'll get a couple short sword rolls for him here. Okay, he stabs one of the guys next to him with one of his blows. All right, that's going to bring us to Captain Boardwalk.
Okay, how far away am I from Cole?
I think you said you were 90 feet.
Okay.
from where you would have dashed out to when everything kind of started.
Okay, I'm gonna move like 25 feet closer,
Mhm.
and then I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use, let's say, Fight.
All right. So make a ranged spell attack. A 19.
Okay.
That will hit.
And then fire damage roll 12.
All right, 12 more fire damage as this chromatic orb of flames goes and slams into the back of Cole McAllister. He is racking up some damage here. All right. Anything else?
No, that's it for my
Okay, so you just kind of move close to the board, cast a chromatic orb.
Yeah.
That's going to bring us to Astley.
How close to get aside from Gruffles? How close together are all these guys? Are they all within like a 20-foot?
They're kind of spread out because they were on two boats.
Oh, so there are 3 boats now.
No, there's 2 boats. Yeah, there's 2 boats. 20-foot cube. Maybe half of me could fit in there, but you've got kind of allies intermixed between all of them. So you got a couple on the left with Aster. You've got Cole, Kate, and a couple of the goons next to him. And then on the right side from where you're at, you've got Kakusho and 2 of the goons on him. And Spectre is up there as well in the middle of it now.
Dang it. All right. Ashley's gonna cast a. Can I cast something and then prepare? No, probably not.
No, preparing an action would be your action.
All right. I'm gonna move a little closer, and I'm going to prepare a. Everyone being in the middle of it makes it so hard. My stuff is right, like, area of effect. I'm going to prepare a Nether's Mischief. And I'm going to probably move till I'm like, I don't know, 30 feet away. 35 feet, I think, is actually my movement.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna just get up closer and prepare a Nether's Mischief for just if I see an opportunity that would not drench my allies completely. At least not all of them.
Okay. Kind of move up and are looking for a way to cast if there's mischief.
Yeah.
What's the area of effect on that one?
20. It's a 20 feet cube. Pointed on a like where it's a 20-foot cube that I pick.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like a 60-foot range.
Okay, and it just affects all creatures in it.
Okay.
How many creatures are you hoping to line up? Because you could probably line up 2 or 3 without hitting your friendlies.
I want to get Cole McAllister.
Yeah, he's right in between Kate and Inspector. So that one's going to be tough.
I mean, are any of them? Where's the wedgie guy?
He is by Kakusho, and you could probably get 3 of them on that side in it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Get the wedgie guy. Get the wedgie guy.
Yeah, Kakusho can just deal. Yeah, okay. 1d4. That is a 4. So now it is difficult terrain. That 20-foot cube.
Okay.
Probably centered
Drops
on
of
Kakusho.
molasses appear and hover in the cube. All right. Kakusho just gets poured and covered in molasses along with the 3 goons next to him. It's difficult terrain, meaning if for some reason they tried to run away or needed a lot of movement, they're not going to get
it's a 20-foot cube.
It's a 20-foot cube of molasses. Lovely. Yep.
Probably smells great.
Kate sees it, and she kind of throws a glare like, what kind of a mess are you making on my ship?
Oh, they're on the ship?
Yeah, they're on the boats.
Uh-oh. Oh, well.
I don't want that ship.
Would they not drown?
No.
It's not that much molasses.
No,
20
it's not a cube
cubic feet?
filled with it. It's a
It's
20
just
foot
raining
cube.
molasses.
It's a 20-foot square, basically.
I guess it doesn't cover. It's just kind of like they're kind of like suspended in the air. Drop some
Okay.
molasses appear and hover in a cube. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So maybe it doesn't make a huge mess.
Well, it'll go away too.
It's not like a tidal wave of molasses is dropping. Okay. Yeah. It will go away. On demand. All right. That's going to take us back. What's that?
Is my mic recording?
I think so.
Okay, you
Are
can
you
hear
recording?
me, but it's
You
not
are.
moving at all.
It looks like
It's-
you are.
Yeah.
It's
It's not
just
super loud,
tiny.
but it's moving.
It's moving
Okay.
very little, but
It's so
it is
tiny.
moving.
Okay.
You've got squigglies. Yeah. All right. Bad guys are up. You got a couple of them that are fighting Aster in the dark, and you hear some interesting sounds. It sounds like Aster might be enjoying it more than he should as they try to grapple him or whatever else is going on there. The three that are surrounding Kakusho, also, they aren't trying to knock him out. They're just trying to grab him and kind of pull him down. And just get just a couple rolls for them really quick here. We'll just see how this
Molasses
plays
wrestling.
out. Molasses wrestling. Yeah, it's the new trend.
Never mind.
All
I'm
right,
not going to try and make it too weird.
Molasseling.
They're able to wrap up Kakusho and kind of shove him down as he's fighting with him. McGruffle turns towards two of you that are still down on the ground. So that would be Astley and Sprinkle. And I probably should have pre-prepared what he can do, eh? He's going to cast a spell, and let me pull up here 1 second.
Knew I should use counter charm.
Counter charm, yeah, he's not going to charm. All right,
Oh.
I need the both of you to make strength saving throws.
Does it have to be strength?
It's strength in this case.
Uh,
13 for Sprinkle, so that will be a failure. What's 15?
Yeah. I
Okay,
am gonna
yeah,
get. Can I
15.
give Sprinkle a bardic inspiration?
Does that work for saving throws?
It does. It's ability checks, attacks, or saving
Wait.
throws.
I think I have a thing for that too. I don't know. I don't know. It's I have a cantrip so that.
Is it a
yours is a thing
reaction?
too.
No, I have. It's. I don't have the full thing on here because it was
Let me
too
see.
long.
I've
But
got-
it's. I have 3 of them per short rest.
You touch one willing creature. What do you?
I just didn't copy and paste the
Oh.
whole thing for mine. It's a bard thing. But I've had
Okay.
to give it to her beforehand.
Yeah, I mean we've been fairly loose. Technically, you're supposed to use a bonus action to do it beforehand, but that's all right. We'll let Sprinkle have a bardic inspiration and add. Is it a D8? Is it die to the roll?
1d8. Yep.
I've got 3 per short rest.
Oh my god!
You wasted it. I take it.
I shouldn't have rolled in the.
back.
Oh.
That
I
was
take it back.
not
It's
very
revoked.
inspiring.
Well, what I
She
have
wasn't
rolled.
that inspired.
But what I've done in D&D Beyond.
All right. So what happens is these cactus roots spring up out of the ground and they wrap around both Sprinkle and Astley's legs and arms, and the two of you find yourselves restrained as a result of that.
I failed it too.
Yes. Yep.
Right, Gruffles.
Gruffle's not too shabby. He's
Can I react to that
You
with
get
a
to be
vicious
a-
mockery?
you can react to it with a vicious mockery on your turn, and Cole is trying to decide who's the bigger menace here. I think he's
I
going
didn't
to
do that.
focus with his two goons because Kate was completely ineffective. But he and his two goons by him turn on Spectre and try to tackle Spectre. So we get 3 rolls here, and those are going to be contested by an acrobatics check here by Spectre.
Oh, an acrobatics check? Sure.
Yeah.
You got it. Don't worry about it.
28.
That's a 28.
I know. I spec'd into acrobatics, luckily.
All right. They
Plus
are
10.
grabbing at you.
Mm-hmm. I do.
Grabbing at you, trying to figure out what to, where to grab this slippery Raboxy. And all 3 of them are just not having any luck. Spectre's kind of dancing and jumping and avoiding all of the grabs. All right. That will bring us back to the start of the initiative order, but given the time, I don't want to kind of stop mid-round. So we are going to pick up this engagement when we play next.
Sounds good.
So, I gotta be grappled.
The rumble on the boats
time.
will continue. We grappled all week. I know. Well, not really grappled, restrained.
It's worse.
Restrained.
It's worse. You got plenty of time to read what that condition does.
But I won't.
I know. We'll have to remind you. All right. So for tonight, we will say bye.
Bye.
Bye.